Good morning, my friends. Your I reporter Lopez 9388 transmitting this morning from my ALF's garage where I won't be captured easily. So maybe you cannot see my CNN cap very clearly or my CNN jacket because of lighting conditions. Just to make a few comments related to the State of the Union last night. Number one, all these cellular phone advances and all those things that I mentioned are all right, but these cellular companies are engaged in interstate robbery, just like the banks. Well, but let's go to the tax issue, which is the one that bothers me the most. I just tried to file my taxes through Tax Act Online, and I only received Social Security and a small annuity as a survivor of my father in the civil service for death benefits. Tax Act, the company that files the taxes electronically, told me that I owe $650 in taxes, which I obviously don't have because I don't have them. I only have a monthly allotment for $6,500 in benefits from that annuity. That must be wrong. The Tax Act only processes taxable annuities, and this annuity could be taxable, but not unless I have much more income. It's usually not taxable, it's a death benefit and as such a kind of inheritance. But anyway, they're putting down that I have to pay $650 for the 6,500, which I don't have, and I will have to wait for the codified 1099 to get here so that I can put the whole code into the machine and see if it tells me if it's cleared or not. But be very careful, because I don't think it's taxable. It's never been. It's a death benefit, as I say, and as such works like an inheritance. And you have to put the whole code in for them to identify it better. And that's it. And along, they're not taking into consideration the standard deductions or the other deductions, the two main deductions on the federal tax, which would cover it. And at any rate, the $500 in overdraft fees I've paid this year to the bank because I don't have money to make my purchases and I have to overdraft, and they charge the $34 or $35 fee for overdraft protection should also be discounted and should make it close or near or even zero what I owe the IRS. But they're being classified, this annuity is being classified as a special tax, which is only reserved for when you make prepotent or, you know, early withdrawals from your annuities when you're the owner of the annuity. I'm not the owner of the annuity, I'm just a survivor of the owner of the annuity who died. So be very careful when you file your taxes, because if you don't know all the details, you may fall entrapped into this interstate robbery, which banks, cellular companies, and now even Tax Act and the IRS seem to be engaged in. I'm for the Republican, let taxes will bring more business. And I put myself at the disposition of the IRS because I cannot even file electronically. And many times right now I don't even have time for the money for the stamp. So I will not be able to report if the IRS tax program doesn't take my return, which I cannot file if it's not possible to file if I don't have a stamp, because if my income is not taxable, I have to send a paper report, and if my income is taxable, I have to accept it, which I do not think it is, this will have to be reviewed later. I'm close to indigency like I always do. Said that, happy birthday to Obama. 2 years. Thank you. Bye-bye.